In the book of Jonah, chapter 2 in the King James Version. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. For thou hadst cast me into the deep, in the midst of the seas, and the floods compassed me about. All thy billows and thy waves passed over me. Then I said, I am cast out of thy sight, yet I will look again toward thy holy temple. The waters compassed me about, even to the soul. The depth closed me round about. The weeds were wrapped about my head. I went down to the bottoms of the mountains. The earth with her bars was about me forever. Yet hast thou brought up my life from corruption, O Lord my God. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer came in unto thee, into thine holy temple. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. And the Lord spake unto the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. So, there's a lot here. Listen to this verse. Let's bring past to present immediately. Verse 8. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. Okay. Come to that portion of the Bible study. This is a question for you. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. One thing I see in this is Jonah has an opinion of Nineveh and the people of it. He knows when the Lord said, go to Nineveh because those people are wicked. He knows that's true because he knows about Nineveh. Jonah also knows about the Lord. Jonah knows about the Lord so much that this quote was him acknowledging his fault. His self. He was acknowledging, when I read this, it was an acknowledgement. In my opinion, I believed doom and gloom for those who don't live up to the Lord's standards. I just ran off. Even though the Lord just told me to do something, I ran off. Did I just follow the Lord's standards? Did I just follow the same guidelines that I press forth towards others? No. Jonah ran off. So he was accepting the fact that his opinion, his thoughts, and his feelings of these people was vain. It was vanity. Not only was it vanity, but he was denying his own mercy. Forsake their own mercy. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. I'm a sinner. I am a sinner. I understand that. I know that the Lord's still working on me, and I know that I have more to do, and I know that I have more to help with the work, because I know that the Lord's going to work, but I also need to continue to choose to follow the Lord so that I can continually be worked on, and that I'm not sinning, I'm not doing those things which go against him, which are wicked. which are sinful. I'm working that I'm not allowing myself the things of the flesh, which are sin and wickedness. And I know that with his strength, because I am weak, and I admit that I am weak. Not only am I weak, but I'm running around scared all the time. I'm like, Lord, look at this. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. You know, Lord, I can't swim. I see this body of water back here, and I just see X's in my eye. You know? And the Lord's like, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a life vest. That's what I'm going to do, which is me. I'm going to be the life vest for you. There you go. And I have to accept that. I have to be at peace with that. I have to be okay with that. And then I have to ask the Lord, I say, Lord, you know what? Help strengthen my faith. Help strengthen me so that I can be at peace. And you know what the Lord does? He does it. Every single time. He does it. So here's Jonah stating something that we need to hear even to this day. He's giving his own testimony. This is Jonah. Chapter 2 is Jonah's testimony. We think the whole book of Jonah is Jonah's testimony. Chapter 2 is literally if he were to, when I read it as anywhere else Jonah went, this is Jonah stating, I have these reservations. I decided to go against what the Lord had told me to do, and the Lord was pushing me to do, even though the Lord knows what's best for me. And then I caused trouble, and I was in trouble. And the Lord showed me mercy, even though I wasn't prepared to allow the Lord to show mercy to others. What? Jonah felt like he had the gatekeeping as to where the Lord could show his mercy as well. And that's why this verse came out. Because it was vain. Before we go on, though, what kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind when you read over this? How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?